Okay, here we go with homework sheet 15. First question is a function question. Part A, find the value of f of -2. So all that means is we put that -2 into this formula. So we get -2 squared, take away 4 lots of -2. So work each of those out, get your answer. Second part of the question, this time we've got the formula equals 5. So we take the formula part, which is x squared minus 4x, but please note it's t, so let's not use x's. So it's t squared minus 4t is to equal 5. How do we go about solving that? Well, we bring the 5 over as -5 and put it equal to 0, and then we factorise this into a couple of brackets, and then that's going to give us t equals and t equals. Question 2, remove the brackets. So first of all, I'm going to write it out as 2x minus 1 times 2x minus 1 times 2x minus 1, and I'm going to remove this pair first of all. Okay, so I'm keeping the first one as it is, 2x minus 1, and then I'm going to go 2x times 2x, 4x squared, 2x times -1, -1 times 2x, -1 times -1, to get a few more things in here. And then I'm going to go 2x times 4x squared, 2x times the middle number, 2x times the end, -1 times, -1 times, -1 times, got a big expression here which I'm going to simplify down. Question 3, now the rule that we're going to use to answer question 3 is a to the power p over q is equal to the cubed root of a to the power p. Okay, remembering that power a half means square root. 16, put the root sign in, the number on the bottom goes inside the wee ticky part, the power on the top goes there. So the first thing we work out is the fourth root, oh wait a minute, the first thing we work out is the fourth root of 16. Okay, so what number times itself 4 times makes 16? Once we've got that, we do that number to the power 3. The last part, notice that we've got a negative sign here. What does the negative sign mean? The negative sign means we do it as 1 upon. So that's 1 upon 4 to the power a half. You know what the power a half is. We just did it up here in the first question. Do it for that part and you're done. Question 4. Okay, Zebedee's marked increased by 20%. It was now 78. What was it previously? So that's the important bits of information. So if it's increased, it's 100 add 20, which is 120%. So you've now got 120% is equivalent to 78 marks. How much is 1% equivalent to? And then how much is 100% equivalent to? Or, the way I like to do it is, because it's a reverse percentage, it's the 78 marks divided by 1.2, which is the same as 780 divided by 12. Cancel the fraction, you'll get your answer. Question 5. The biggest angle. Well, we know that the biggest angle is opposite the biggest side. Okay, one of these questions with 3 sides. It's a cosine rule question. So we're going to have cos A equals 9 squared plus the root squared, take away the root squared, over 2 times 9 times, you can work out what goes on all there guys, and then you'll get your answer A. Question 6, 3 parts. The first part says find the places where the supports crosses the the deck of the bridge, in other words where the height is equal to 0, tells you that in the question. So I'm going to put that in here for h. So I've got 49 minus x minus 8 squared equals 0. Okay, now if I do that, I can remove those brackets. 49 times x minus 8 times x minus 8. Right, I can tidy all that up. I'm going to end up with an x squared, so many x's, a number which equals 0. I'm going to factorise like question 1, and then that's going to allow me to work out what x is. Okay, there is another way of doing this question. Let me move that across. The other way of doing the question is, if you've got 49, take away x minus 8 squared is equal to 0, right? Then that means x minus 8 squared must be 49. How do I know that? Because 49 take away what equals 0. That bit there must be 49. Now if I know that's 49, next thing I need to do is get rid of that square root. If I get rid of the square root, I've got x minus 8 left, equals, and the square root of 49 is 7 or negative 7. And then that's going to tell me what x is. For part B, where is the bridge anchored? Okay, so in other words, what's this point here? Well, that point happens when you've got 0 something. Okay, so all I need to do is put 0 into that formula. So the height at that point is 49 take away 0 take away 8 squared. So do your BODMAS, brackets first, take it away from 49, and you'll get your answer. Now it should be a negative number because it's underneath the 0. Part C, how can I work out the height of the bridge? How can I work out this height here? Well, from part A I know this point and this point. That was what part A was all about. I know that this line down here is the line of symmetry, and I know how to find that. Right, I just take this number and this number, add them and half them. Once I've worked out what this point here is for the line of symmetry, what the x number is, then all I've got to do is put that x number into our formula. 49 minus 8 squared. So whatever your x number is here, stick it into this formula and you should pop out. Should be a positive number because it's above the bridge. Last question. Right, we need to get better at these, that's why it's in. X is 3, B is negative 3, C is negative 10. Look here, there's the 3 in front of the x squared, there's the negative 3 in front of the x, there's the negative 10 at the end. So when you come to use your formula, x equals negative b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac, all divided by 2a, right, you're going to have, now remember, negative b just means change the sign. So you're going to start off with 3 plus or minus square root, b is negative 3 squared, take away 4 times 3 times, let me make that a wee bit weird so I can write, times negative 10. And that's all being divided by 2 times 3. So if you work all that out, give me the unrounded answers and then give me the rounded answer. Okay, that's us guys.